welcome everybody to my latest video, back with some more pickups. So yeah, gathered a few bits now over the last couple of weeks. As I'm filming this, it's Christmas Eve, and I'll try and get it up today, this video. But yeah, I've got a few bits to go through. I'm not sure if this will be the last one of the year. Might have a few bits for Christmas, and I might do sort of a video between Christmas and New Year. We'll have to see. But yeah, I'll get started with what I've got. So what you can see in front of you here, got myself a Dreamcast. So yeah, I've never owned a Dreamcast before. I did come across one at a car boot. Is it last summer? I'm not too sure. And it was 50 quid with a few games, and I would have grabbed it, but I didn't have much money on me at that time, and yeah, I just I couldn't get it, so I had to leave it behind, and it wasn't in the best condition, to be honest with you. So I've been thinking about getting one off CEX, but I have been picking some games up here and there. I've probably got about, I don't know, 8 to 10 games that I've grabbed sort of here and there. Obviously I haven't been able to play them, and yeah, I've never owned a Dreamcast before, so this is my first one. And yeah, like I said, I was going to get one off CEX with voucher. I think unboxed was £85. But yeah, I was looking through eBay and saw a listing, and it was a console which is actually really nice condition, really clean, plays really well. It's not yellowed or anything like that. It comes with the power supply and the TV lead, and it just comes with the controller, which is actually really nice condition as well. And also, is that the VMU, do they call that? Is that the memory unit? Don't know too much about the Dreamcast, but yeah. So yeah, it come with that as well, and it was up for £65 plus post. Sorry, for £65 free post. So yeah, I bought that. So yeah, finally get to add a Dreamcast console into the collection. I've been playing. Actually, come with a free game, Virtual Tennis. But I've already got that game anyway. But it was a disc only, so I'll probably move that on. But I'm sure everybody's got that game. But yeah, so yeah, really happy to finally get a Dreamcast. And I've been playing it a bit, actually. I've been playing a bit of Virtual Tennis, and a couple of the games I've played. The boxing one, Ready to Rumble. I think I might have that. Is that on the PS2, that game? I don't know, I just find it really hard, that boxing game, to play. And I've been playing a bit of Ducati World as well. So yeah, I'll move on to some Dreamcast games that I've been picking up. And to be honest with you, I haven't looked at many reviews on YouTube of any of the games. I thought with this system it'd be really interesting just to, you know, back in the day, as didn't have the internet and everything, you couldn't look up gameplay or whatever, only through magazines and that. I thought I'd just pick up some games just purely on the sound of them and what they look like, a couple of screenshots on the back of the games, and just, yeah, just sort of go old school and go off a hunch, if you'd like to say. Anyway, but yeah, I saw this on eBay, Sega Rally 2, and it said it was complete. But yeah, I thought it come with a manual. When I opened it up, I'm sure the manual was in there. I don't know if I took it out and I put it somewhere. I'll have to have another look. But yeah, I went on auction. I think this is like, is it 15, 20 quid game? And I got it for like a £5 plus post, a £5.50 plus post. So yeah, happy to get that. Yeah, I won the auction. I was quite surprised how cheap I won it. Actually, I think it was the day of the World Cup final, or England, might have been England playing, and yeah, I just didn't think there was many people bidding, so watching the football, and put a sneaky bid in and won it. So yeah, happy to get that. I'm sure the manual was in there. I don't know if I put it in another case or by mistake. I'll have to look, but the case is actually broken, the hinges, but yeah, it's not the end of the world. It happens to a lot of Dreamcast games, doesn't it? But this one I got off, the last three Dreamcast games I got off CEX. Like I said, I didn't see any reviews on them. I think this was £6 plus post from CEX, and come in really nice condition. And by the looks of it, the screenshots and that, it's just a like a hoverboard racing game, maybe, or like a Tony Hawk's hoverboard game. So yeah, don't know if it's going to be much good, but yeah, fantastic condition. All the spindles and that are there for the discs in perfect condition, and the manual. So really happy with that one. Yeah, look forward to giving these a go. And one that I saw as well, which I don't know too much about, but I've been looking through CX and that, and yeah, he's Vigilante 8, but this is Second Offence, and the PS1 version and the N64 version go for around that £30 mark, but the Dreamcast version I think was £12 plus the postage cost, and it just looks like Twisted Metal sort of game, like, you know, vehicle combat sort of game. And yeah, thought it looked quite interesting, and I thought I'd get it. This again also come in the post from CEX, pretty good condition. There is a small crack on the back, I think, but come with its manual and everything. So it was another complete game with the. I was going to do an CX sort of unboxing, roulette sort of thing, but yeah, I'd been waiting for them for ages, and I was actually going to the CEX that day when these turned up, so I wanted to check they were all right just in case I had to take them back. So didn't have time to do an unboxing, but this one I'm sure I'd seen on someone's YouTube video before. I've got a feeling it was someone like Metal Jesus Rocks or someone like that, and said this was a pretty good game. Apart from that, I don't know too much about it. Can't even remember it properly, to be honest with you. I just sort of remember the name. But yeah, you seem to be basically toys in a household. I think there's like a tank, maybe, there's an aeroplane, like a remote controlled airplane, and you fly around and you've got to do missions through the household in different rooms. I believe there's a boss. Say you get to the bathroom or whatever, or the kitchen, and there's a boss in each household room. So yeah, I thought I'd get that. I can't remember how much this was. I think it might have been £12 plus post from CEX. Nice condition again. Don't think there's any cracks. No, this is really good condition. There's no cracks on the case. And yeah, come complete again as well. So that was a nice win. So pretty happy with the CEX games I've bought. And then we'll move on to a couple more things from CEX. These were in store. Mission Impossible. Yeah, you don't see me show off too many N64 games because I'll never play it. It's a console I never grew up with. Same with the Dreamcast, really. And yeah, I have got one. I just don't play it very often, but I might get it out. And I don't think Mission Impossible meant to be a great game, but it was £2, you know, for an N64 game, and it was in the cabinet in my CEX, so I thought I'd grab it. But yeah, I saw this one as well, Vigilante 8, the first one. That's got a little bit of fade into the top of the label, but that's my fault because I was cleaning up the cart and I got a little bit of yeah, something on the cleaner on the top of the label. So yeah, it was better condition than that, but that's not the end of the world, is it? So yeah, this was after I'd picked up the second one, and I saw they had this in stock in my store. I think it was like £8, £6, £8. So yeah, I thought I'd get that, give it a go. And something else, a few other things from CEX. Saw this in the glass cabinet as well. Taz in Escape from Mars. I can't remember how much this was. It might have been 10, 12 quid. Missing the hang tab, which is a bit unfortunate. Still got the sticker. But apart from that, it's really nice condition. So yeah, apart from the hang tab being missing. So I thought, yeah, grab that for the old mate. Yeah, it was £12 to at the label. I'm sorry I didn't see that. £12. So I picked that up. And then seeing this one on the shelf in my CX as well, my local, £3. I've actually started playing it and it's a really good game. Yeah, I'd never really played the first one. I can't remember if I put the first one on for a bit. Yeah, but yeah, I started playing this really good free running game with a bit of combat involved. It's yeah, like I say, it's in my Xbox. I've been playing it. Decent game. Really, it looks pretty good as well for an earlyish game for the Xbox era, 2016. So yeah, pretty good. And that was only £3. All this was spent with voucher, and it's really cost me nothing at all, because if you remember that video, that Epic Gaming Haul, where I found all that sealed PS4, PS5, some of the doubles either sold on eBay, or if it was just worth more trading them in, I did that with some of them. So literally all this I'm showing from CX is literally cost me nothing, because yeah, some of the stuff I sold on eBay paid for the money I laid out, and then I just got loads of free credit. So yeah, it's absolutely cost me nothing whatsoever, all this stuff from CX, which is really good. One I've never had for the Wii U, Sports Connection and Sport Connection. Is that, yeah, Sport Connection, £4. And yeah, not got this one. Looks like a Wii Sports sort of game. Got a bit of football, golf, baseball, rugby, American football, go-karting, which looks pretty interesting. Not put it on yet, but yeah, sort of grab it. It was actually one that I'd seen it quite a few times out and about, but I always thought I had it. It wasn't until the other day, the other week, and I was looking through my Wii U games and realised I didn't have it. And yeah, it was in my local store, so I grabbed it for £4 voucher. And then I picked up some Xbox 360 Connect games. Growing the Xbox Connect gaming library, and if I see them out and about cheap, charity shops or whatever, I'll pick them up. But these were all in my local store, and they were pretty cheap. And like I say, the vouchers just don't owe me anything. So I grabbed my self-defense coach. Probably never play it, but yeah, I wouldn't mind going for a full set of Connect games if I find them cheap. So grabbed that. It was Sesame Street. That was £1.50. It's a double disc of that one. You got Rabbids Alive and Kicking. That was £2. And probably one out of them all, if I was going to play any of them, would probably be this one, Marvel Adventures Battle for Earth. This was £3. Yeah, don't look too bad, this, for a Connect game. So I might get a play in the future, I'm not too sure, but it was all in there. So yeah, happy to pick a few Connect games up. Moving on to Cash Gen sort of place. Been after this one for ages. Little Big Planet Karting, and this was in a Cash Gen sort of place. It was £3.99. I think the going rate is CX about £6 or something, and it's one I've been after. So yeah, I was really happy to pick that one up. And FIFA 23 on the PS4. I wouldn't have minded it for the PS5. I've always said that I try and stay away from the new FIFA games now until they really come down in price. And I'm always like a year behind. But I saw this one, and it was only $29.99, and at the time it was, you know, really good price for the FIFA 23. I've actually been playing a lot of it and really enjoying it. I don't know if there's that much difference between the PS4 and PS5 version. I know you can get the upgrade to the PS5 version if you've got the Ultimate Edition, if I'm correct in saying that, on the PS4, but this is just a standard copy. But it actually plays really good, and I've been enjoying playing. I haven't started a career on it, but I've been playing World Cup and some of the Champions Leagues, some of the women's one. Yeah, it's a really good game. I know it's a FIFA game, and a lot of people are not into it, but people who are into FIFA, it's really good. I like some of the changes I've done in it. Moving on to charity shop. Saw this in charity shop, not got it. Tommy Mackin and Rally on the PS1, and it was £3. And yeah, sort of grab it. Actually, pretty good condition. Got the manual, decent condition. So yeah, don't see that many PS1 games in charity shops anymore. So for £3, and this was at the St Richard Hospice. And normally round by me, they're really expensive. Those charity shops are. They're more like boutique star charity shops. But to see that in there for £3, I was going to grab it. And then I was in the charity shop, another charity shop, and I found a copy of Medal of Honor Heroes on the PSP. Sorry about the glare. It's getting pretty dark now, and I've got the light on, so getting a bit of glare. But yeah, Medal of Honor Heroes, and for the PSP, lovely condition. And I thought, I'm sure I've got this, but I had a feeling it was the Platinum. This is my copy, Platinum Edition. It is all complete, a few stickers on the manual. So yeah, that was just an upgrade for me to get the black label. I think it was £1 or £1.50. So yeah, I'll keep the black label now, and I'll get rid of the Platinum copy. And the same with this was my copy, Mega Drive Collection PSP Essentials. I mean, I'm not that bothered that it's the Essentials, but anyway, I was in the charity shop, and I come across the normal sort of black label copy. It was all the manual was in there, but it had the wrong disc in it, the wrong UND, and it was priced up at £6. And I thought, well, I'm not that bothered, to be honest with you. You know, I've got the Essentials, and like I say, it was the wrong game. I wasn't going to pay £6 just for the case. And I told the lady, she's actually come out and she was putting some books out, and I told her it had the wrong game in it. Anyway, she went back into the back room, and another lady come out, and she said, oh, well, I not long put those out. I didn't realise it was the wrong game. I said, yeah, it was a Football Manager game. I said, it's got the wrong game in it. And she said, well, do you want the game? You can have it. If, you know, we can't sell it, so you can have the game. I said, no, I'm not interested about the game, but I'll take the case. And she said, just put it in your bag. Put it in your bag. So, yeah, I just put the empty case of this in my bag. And then when I got home, I just swapped out the UMD. It was exactly the same UMD. So yeah, I've upgraded now from the Essentials to the black label. So yeah, happy to put that one into the collection. And like I say, I've got a spare case now if anybody needs that. And then I've got last couple of things from eBay. This was on auction, and I got it really cheap. And it is this was a good few weeks ago now. It took ages to come in the post before you know, with the Royal Mail strikes and everything. Probably about 3 weeks ago I ordered this. Since then I've seen a couple of people mention it, but I'd already ordered it. It was already in the post. Die Hard Trilogy 2, and I got this really cheap. It was like a £5 or something like that. I think the going rate's like 3 times that. The only disadvantage to it really, it's got some writing on the manual, and it's got the old EB Games writing on the disc. I'm not sure how easy it would be to get it off the disc. I have done it before with other games, but you got to be careful that you don't take the print off the disc. So I might just leave it, to be honest with you. But yeah, like I say, it's pretty cheap. Oh, and it has got a sticker on the back inlay. So I might be able to get that off, but I'm not that bothered. For what I paid for it, you know, sort of fraction of the price. And it's yeah, it's one of the, you know, like the first one. It's got 3 different modes. You got a third person action adventure, the first part. Second is the driving, and then the third part is the shooting. So yeah, pretty cool to pick up that. Really happy with that. And then the last thing, I think it's the last thing, is Retro City Rampage DX on the Vita. I can't remember how much this was now. Is it 30 or 40 quid? Might have been 30 or something quid. I can't remember. But it's brand new and sealed. So yeah, happy to pick that up for the Vita. Yeah, it looks like sort of top down, sort of like GTA sort of stuff, but like yeah, it says carjack the 80s at 88 miles per hour, 88 miles an hour, open world. Looks like an old top down sort of GTA sort of style game. Wasn't there a version for this for the Wii U? Oh, I don't know, am I getting confused? Which are quite expensive, the Wii or Wii U versions. Yeah, I saw it, and it, you know, I got a discount on it. I think it was like it was 15% off or something. So yeah, picked that up and happy to get that for the Vita. I ordered a Vita game off CEX and it came, but it was in Spanish, so I took it back. Oh yeah, I've got a few more bits. Sorry, I forgot. Sonic and the Secret Rings was £1, I think. I think it trades in for 3. I've had this game a number of times. I don't think I've ever played it, and I thinned out the Wii collection and got rid of it because I think it was a bit more trade at the time when I got rid of it. But I think I might keep that now because it is in really good condition. This was, I think, was 50p. Rugby Challenge 2. Not really into rugby at all. But if I see a PS3 game out cheap, you know, for 50p, why not? I'll grab it. Maybe one day I'll thin the collection out and it will get rid of. But for now, I'm just going to keep it. But yeah, I totally forgot about this one. Picked this up off eBay. I ordered it off CEX. 5 Pro Wrestling Returns. I hear this is a really good wrestling game. I'm not massive into wrestling. I mean, the end of the 80s, early 90s. The only friend I knew that lived on our estate had Sky, and now and again we'd go round and yeah, we'd watch the wrestling and on Sky. And so yeah, I'm not massive into wrestling like some people, but I hear this is a pretty decent game. So I saw it on CX. I think it was £45 with voucher, and it come and it was missing the manual, and it was just, you know, it was really shocking condition, really bad. So I took it back, and then I found a copy on eBay. I think it was the same price, 45. I don't know if I put an offer in and got it maybe 40. I'm not sure, but yeah. So anyway, I picked this up. It's a 505 Games one. So yeah, I'm pretty happy to grab that. Pretty decent condition. And then I've got a couple of Blu-rays. Got Scary Movie 5 for 99p. Any reason to pick this up is I don't think I've ever seen it. Seems like it's got Mike Tyson and Snoop Dogg in. So yeah, I thought I'd grab that. And then I don't think I've ever seen this. I might have. I don't know. American Sniper. I think this was 50p. 50p or £1. So yeah, I grabbed that. I think that is it. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that is it. There is one more pickup to do. I'm not sure if I'll put it out before the new year. I'll have to see. But it's a really good Facebook pickup that I'm really happy about. So yeah, that's it for the pickups for now. yeah, it's getting on. I didn't realise it's nearly 25 minutes, this video. But yeah, that's it now till my next one. And yeah, anyway, it's Christmas Eve today, so everybody have a really good Christmas. And yeah, I appreciate all the views this year, all the people who subscribed. Yeah, you know, just can't believe it that, you know, people are leaving comments and that, really nice comments. And yeah, I always try and get back to you. Sometimes for some reason I don't get notifications for comments, I don't know why. And then I'll just check back on videos a month, 2 months later, and I see there's been comments, so I try to reply to them, but don't always get notifications. I don't know why that is. But yeah, pushing on to sort of 400 subscribers now, which is really cool. Next year it'd be a, you know, really big goal for me if I could get to 500 subscribers. I know the subscribers is not everything, and I don't really do it for that, but it's just, you know, it's nice to grow, isn't it, as a channel. And I'm going to try and do you know, something a little bit more different. I'll try and do a few more like live game hunts and stuff out and about, like I've done a couple of last video. Try and do a bit more of that, filming out and about. And the car boots, I want to do more filming at the car boots next year. And I've got a goal for 2023, starting the start of the year next year, 2023. I'm going to try anyway, is to not spend any money on games. So I'm going to see if I can, yeah, see if I can build a bit more of a collection, or maybe a certain system, and not spend any money. So buy other stuff, and yeah, do that free, you know, free game collection, where I might buy a plush toy and then it'll pay for a bundle of stuff or whatever. And then yeah, I'll try and do that. Basically, I'm trying not to spend any money and just add to the collection, buying and selling, and yeah, building a collection for nothing. So I'm going to try that next year. We'll see how it goes anyway. But yeah, that's it for the video. Like I say, I appreciate everybody watching, and have a good Christmas. Don't see you before. Have a good New Year, and yeah, don't get too drunk. Anyway, take it easy, everybody. Bye bye.